In this video, we will be looking at the 3D seabed high-resolution charts produced by Seafield Navigation for the TurboWind software family. These charts are not suitable for navigation, and today we'll be looking at the outside Hebrides folio. So it runs down the outside of the Hebrides Islands, taking in St Kilda the Flannans. I'll switch off these areas and start to zoom in and take a look at the seabed here. So we can see that we've started to produce seabed already. On the left hand image we can see the red and green lines here are the 6 and 12 mile fishing limits. We'll take a look inside the Flannan Islands 6 mile limit here. Travel south a little bit, we can see this edge on the left hand image quite clearly, up and down here. The edge indicating dividing 30 fathoms on the east with 25 fathoms on the west, so quite a reasonable edge. As we travel down the edge, we can see the smoother seabed to the east with the much rougher seabed to the west. So we'll go and take a look at the rough seabed. Zoom our way in. So you have typical west coast of Scotland seabed. The geological scars that you can see are all there. These channels, gouges running through the seabed. And as we zoom in a little further, you can really see how challenging this seabed would be to work on in it with anything except static gear. We'll come back off the ledge onto the east, onto the flatter seabed, come outside the 6 mile limit here. Quite a smooth seabed apart from this outcrop here. Very hard outcrop. It may be a wreck or a rock. No, it's a rock feature. You can tell because you've got this basin to the south side of it, a scour basin. Again, that will be softer ground. So we'll come in against the coast of Lewis here. take a look at the seabed as it approaches the coast. These tight isolines here indicate steep edges, steep cliff faces. Here also. And here. This is quite deep water, 30 fathoms, falling away to 65 fathoms, just adjacent to it. So we can see that edge. So many features out here that you could work a lot of static gear for whatever your target species is at whatever time of year it is. And again, these features very reminiscent of what you have on land. We'll switch on the tidal flow. Which shows you the surface tide in green, the seabed tide in blue. And as we rotate through the predict 1 hour by 1 hour, we can see the direction of the tide changing. So if you're shooting or hauling your gear, you can make the correct prediction as to what side of a feature to work on, what side of the boat to work on, what direction to be facing. We'll take a look in this shallower area of seabed here. We'll keep on coming down this channel and up against this features here. So this deeper water channel, we're in 60 fathoms almost. But as you come into the shallows, you can see the seabed gets very challenging indeed. I'll bring the boat on here to give you an idea of what the presentation of the ship looks like. But we'll keep zooming in. So we can see the geological features on, again, the scars on the seabed. As we zoom in, we can see the very, very tight isolines, indicating extremely steep-sided features. And the tide arrows being projected down onto the seabed, 0.3 knots on the surface, 0.2 on the seabed. And as we come into the shallows, we can see more features coming out to meet us. Scale here is 1 to 2,500. That's about 600 meters across the screen, north to south. Very clearly delimited features, very obvious, not available in this detail at all on any other charts. So just keep moving down the coast. Maybe go out to St Kilda, take a look at the seabed there. I'm not sure what the regulations are as far as fishing at St Kilda goes. So again, on the left-hand image, we can see the seabed coming out to meet us. It's just a rough overview of the charts we have for the outside Hebrides. The list of outlets where these charts can be sourced, along with the accompanying Turbowind family software, will be available at the back of the video, at the end of the video. The software comes in several varieties: Turbowind for bigger power users, SoloWind for smaller boats, but they can all do 3D. They can all do the tidal predictions. You'll find it a very simple program to use. So we'll stop there.